guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're gonna go ahead and test out EZA Angel Golden Frieza in a stage where he will probably perform a little bit better than the red zone. So the thing about Angel Golden Frieza is that there's definitely two things that would hold him back depending upon what the type of event is, right? So, number one, he gets an extra 100% attack and defense against super class enemies, right? Every single stage in Wicked Bloodline Extreme Super Battle Road, which we're going to do, has that. This is a pretty tough stage, Wicked Bloodline, because to me, it's clearly because it's scaled around full power Frieza, right? So we do want to keep this in mind. This is not exactly an easy stage we're going into here. So it will be a good test for Frieza. The other thing, too, is that this is an environment where Frieza's debuff is not going to hurt our allies. Remember that Frieza has a 15% debuff that he gives to all enemies, and then superclass enemies get an additional 7%, and then superclass allies also get the 7%, right? So in this fight, we're going to be able to lower the enemy's attack, because almost all of them are superclass enemies. There's a few extreme class in here, but most of them are superclass enemies. They're going to be getting this attack debuff, which will help. I don't know if 22% is going to be enough to really make a substantial difference, but I mean, it should. And we also could potentially get the super effective against all types with another rep of Universe 7 around as well, because we do have the physical Angel Golden Frieza. So let's go ahead and check it out. I mean, I feel like you could probably make the argument that, again, I think this stage is actually pretty tough. This Wicked Bloodline Extreme Super Battle Road. I mean, this was a fairly difficult no-item run to get done. So you could probably make the argument that in Angel Golden Frieza, like, his EZA is definitely meant to help for this stage. But I don't know. I feel like helping a stage like this, sure, it's fine. We're going to get a lot more powerful Friezas as time goes on, though. This Angel Golden Frieza, I think, should have been a lot better. I mean, just limiting him to, like, this stage or something like that is not really good enough. So this kind of sucks. We're not going to get as much ki as I would like. I'm going to aim on getting rid of King Vegeta right here. I just want to completely go all out on King Vegeta. Because, again, Angel Golden Frieza, right, is extra powerful against super class units. I would like to show Angel Golden Frieza at maximum effectiveness, right, which is kind of the point here. Okay, so I did bring the Planet Namek Saga support memory, so any Namek Saga Friezas will get their stats buffed, but of course, you know, Angel Golden Frieza is from the Tournament of Power Universal Survival Saga, so we don't have to worry about him getting his stats altered with from, you know, the support memory. I love it. Support memories make showcases like this a lot easier because of that, right? Like, I could just be like, all right, well, I'll just unnaturally buff the rest of the team except for the showcase unit, right? So we could see the showcase unit, like, their correct sort, like, not like buffed stats, right? While having like an easier time in sort of these off rotations, right? We have a pretty solid rotation coming up too, with both Golden Friezas. Okay, perfect. So we got rid of King Vegeta right there. Yeah, this is nice. So Bardock is debuffed. What's Frieza's defense? Yeah, dude, that's like, that's just not good enough. This Bardock is a super class enemy. When Frieza is not wanked beyond belief, it's just, that is not good enough defensively. And this is, you know, remember, he gets the buff, 100% attack and defense when facing a superclass enemy is the wording. So the buff is already active. Like, this is not good. Could you imagine if we had killed Bardock first? Frieza, he'd be at like 150k defense. It's brother. Okay. All right, let's see how Frieza handles this attack from Bardock, though. So keep in mind, Frieza's going to get 50% from his super attack effect, right? So, I mean, he's, you know, going to be, what, maybe like 270k-ish or 280 or something like that, like in that range, I think. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. And remember, his debuff is applied to Bardock. Bardock's attack is being lowered by 22%, which is decent. That is definitely a very helpful ability, right? That's why it's like, this Angel Golden Frieza, it's like super Battle Road stages. I feel like you can get some solid use out of him in Battlefield as well, potentially. especially if it's a superclass enemy, but a lot of those battlefield enemies, you know, you can debuff them in several ways. Don't super, okay, double digits right there. I mean, sure, I'll take it. I'm not, it's not one of these things too where I could say, where you could say like, oh, he only took double digits because he's debuffed. It's like Frieza was the one who did the debuff, right? So, okay, all right, not bad, not bad. That's very effective. Again, this is a tough stage. This is not some, you know, ridiculously weak stage or something like that. This is a relatively recent stage. This only came out, what, during Golden Week for JP and Global. So, I mean, Frieza performing well in here is definitely very good. I mean, we're not going to sugarcoat that. No way. All right. Good 8 million attack stat by full power Frieza with the guaranteed additional super coming in. Goodbye, Bardock. All right. Now, this is a rotation where Angel Golden Frieza can really help us because we're going to have a lot of enemies. Now, okay, I guess 3 of them are extreme class. So 3 of them are getting debuffed by 15%, and then Goku's getting debuffed by 22%, right? I think I'll let this play again. I haven't used this one very often. This does buff Ginyu Force members too, by the way. Remember this support memory? Like, if you're just like a global player trying to get the, oh my god, look at this. Could the rotation have been any better? What is this? Oh, sure. Not gonna catch me complaining. I think I'm gonna transform with Angel Golden Frieza, and I'm gonna try and get the stun on that Vegeta rather than. And I feel like that's the smartest thing I could do is go for the stun on that Vegeta. I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
この金色の体がポケ脅しではないと教えて差し上げます。
Okay, so Frieza on this turn, we're gonna have everything active except for, what is that, Brutal Beatdown. So we have 6 out of 7 up. We don't have any support. Now he's up above 200k. I mean, so now his defense is gonna get to like the 300k mark, with him debuffing the entire enemy rotation. So he does really look quite good in this run so far. I'm saying this is very good because this is a tough stage. Again, this is not like an easy stage to go down or anything like that. Yeah, 200k. Remember, he's getting 50% on his super attack effect. Is there anything else? Yeah. Oh, he is also going to be super effective against all types since we have Angel Golden Frieza, the physical one, on the rotation as well. See, look how much damage even this Golden Frieza took. Like, that's, you know, these enemies hit hard. Like, that's not, I mean, sure, that's Goku, right? But, like, these guys are hitting hard. Not, like, very, very weak enemies at all. For that, because, like, Golden Frieza takes similar levels of damage oftentimes in, like, Red Zone from those bosses, so. Alright, 6 million right there. Super effective against all types. Debuffing the entire enemy rotation. About 300k defense. Oh, dude, the double super would be so good. How much will he take right here? Double digits. I'll take it. When it comes to the no item run in this stage, this Angel Golden Frieza, the int one, I think certainly... Oh, come on, dude. I think he certainly would have been more effective in this run than... whatchamacallit? Third form Frieza. Third form Frieza took a lot of damage in here, right? Because he has to build up. Okay, so I'm going to use the support item so that we can go ahead and just, like, terrorize these enemies here. Let's, again, try and maximize Angel Golden Frieza. So I'm going to just go left to right. We're just going to try and take out as many of the extreme class enemies as we can. I popped another Nurse Chi-Chi right here to give the, you know, so we're not going to take damage on this turn. And then we'll use an item to get us back up to full. So yeah, so far he's looking pretty good, right? Like, it helps that we could pair him with, you know, the AGL and Tech Golden Friezas, who are, you know, not really at risk of taking damage almost ever. The only thing we want to be careful is not to fall below 50% HP on this turn. What is our HP at? Yeah, I think we're still above 50%. They actually did, like, full power Frieza took a little bit of damage even with the Nurse Chi-Chi. Again, these enemies in here hit hard. This is a stage where I don't want to say, oh, come on, he lived with a sliver of health right there. These enemies, to me, I don't want to say that they're geared towards a 200% leader skill. Maybe you can make that case, but at the very minimum, Okay, they only did double digits. Good. At the very minimum, these units, I think, the enemies are balanced around full power Frieza. Yeah, we're fine because we're still above 40% HP, so AGL Golden Frieza will still have his passive next turn. So that's Papa Senzu Beam. Golden Frieza still has his damage reduction, and we could sort of get to work here. Nice. Okay, not bad at all. Oh, that's Revival. Wow. Okay, that's very uncommon. Here, let me show this. So that is this link right here. Revival. So typically, this only gives 2 ki, but if your HP falls below 50%, then it gives 5% attack and defense and gives you 5% HP regen. So we're actually going to have that activated right there. Okay, sure. I guess I don't need to use an item. Because I would... If I use an item, will that cancel Revival's effect? I think it would, right? We're at 200k defense right there. Okay. Let's do... this. So it heals us up a little bit. Yeah, and then look, we lose Revival just like that. Alright, man. Okay, sure, whatever. In that case, I will... Nah, we don't need to use an item here. No, we don't. We're good. That's... Yeah, what were they thinking with a buff like that? Like, you saw that. Like, we had Revival activated, and then I got AGL Orbs with AGL Golden Frieza, and then that deactivated Revival. It's so stupid. Like, come on. What were they thinking with a buff like that, man? All right, let's see what Goku does. Oh, he's supering. God damn it. We should live. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. In Wicked Bloodline, Extreme Super Battle Road, that's fine. That's type advantage, of course. But, I mean, dude, AGL Golden Frieza with his 90% damage reduction took, what, 40k from that Goku? Dude, trust me, like, third form Frieza in here would be taking, like, 500 million damage or some shit. It's bad. Like, the thing with this run was that there's so many enemies in each stage, and, like, if they just decide to super you at the end or something like that, it's just GG. Like, yep, see ya. Alright, looks like we can go ahead and wrap this up. He performed pretty well, right? This is where Angel Golden Frieza is definitely going to be looking good. Let me... I'm going to just go Susher. No reason to take damage, stuff like that. That Vegeta is an extreme class enemy. So let's just get rid of him. Vegeta's an extreme class enemy, right? So no reason to have him out here. Let's just debuff him as much as possible. So let me know what you guys think of Angel Golden Frieza. As it stands right now, he is basically just going to be a character you're going to utilize in, like, Battlefield and these Super Battle Road stages, but you need a lot to go your way for him to be looking good, right? You don't want super class allies around, and you also want to be fighting super class enemies pretty much exclusively, because that extra 100% attack and defense he gets against a super class enemy, he needs that. It's not really, like, up for discussion of, like, oh, he's okay with it. Like, he's just fodder without that super class enemy there. So he is very limited in terms of where you're going to be using him, just on top of him not having any actual teams right now either. Okay, let's just go for Goku right here. Sure, whatever. We'll be able to see... I think Frieza, even at this point, should still be taking, like, double-digit damage. Like, from that Trunks. Goku is heavily debuffed here, right? Because Goku got debuffed by multiple enemies last turn, and he's getting debuffed by Angel Golden Frieza this turn, right? What, the final form Frieza debuffed him, physical Angel Golden Frieza debuffed him, and he's being debuffed by Int Angel Golden Frieza as well, so he's just being hit by a lot of debuffs right now. Okay, additional damage. I'm pretty sure I put full additional on him. Like, I mostly geared towards additional. That's easy double digits. And that should be double digits as well? Yeah, okay. He performed well. Can't hate there. The only thing is, I would be curious to see. I am really hoping that they drop, like, you know, for, like, worldwide, I think would be a perfect time. And they drop, like, maybe, like, a red zone type stage geared around whatever the theme is for worldwide. Who knows, maybe, like, a red zone stage based upon characters from Dragon Ball Super Superhero, or, you know, from the, like, Future arc or something. And in it, we could have... Oh, God damn you. Okay, sure, dude. Alright, nice. Lovely. But in it, we potentially could have, like, you know, enemies that would be super class. I would be very curious to see what would happen if Angel Golden Frieza was going up against like super class enemies on the like red zone level. I don't Angel Golden Frieza, I don't think his defense gets quite up to those top tier bosses, even against a super class enemy. So Janemba, Super 17, Omega, Bojack, and Broly, I think would still be more than a match for this Frieza, but we would see what would happen if there was like some sort of super class, like red zone type stage, which I do think is going to happen. So let me know what you guys are thinking about Angel INT EZA Golden Frieza. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.